the starting lineup for the visitors.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's the great and at the point. Now here's White. Pass to Porter, lets a 3 fly, and he buries his first look.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Now here's White, 15 in his last outing. And here's Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown passes to Horford, the kick out to White. 4 on the clock, good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Green for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brogdon. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Green. Here's the great, guarded by Brogdon. And here's Porter outside. Another 3 from Houston.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to Green. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Green's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Brogdon. He can't get that one to fall. So Houston will take it the other way. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here's Brogdon. 14 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Horford, a screen on Porter. Here's Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
The first free throw is good. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's the great, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Brown. They trail by 16. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Williams over to help. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Brown for three, and Horford gets it to go.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Some changes for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford, and Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Williams finds White. And here's Brown for three. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 5 points.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Here's the... Great. Give him 8. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball. Substitution for the Rockets.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
To the inside. And that one's good. Green.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Brown. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's the great. He's guarded by White. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A nice shot by Brown.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
From downtown, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's White. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Brown passes to White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got his second basket on the night.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Outside Gallinari. Down low. Smart passes to White. And the Celtics another 3.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Christopher, he's checked in for Green. And so he hits both. For Boston, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Brown against Martin. 11 seconds left in the first. Pass to White. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Jae'Sean Tate. He's out there with Alperen Sengun. Josh Christopher is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's the great, and at the one spot. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
White, the pass to Brown. Takes the three. Tate grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The three is up. Here's the great. 15 points in the game. Williams grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
White for three. And no good. Here's the great. He's guarded by White.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's the three. With the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
Tate, a screen on White. Pass to Sengun. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The kick out to White. Back to Smart, beyond the arc. On target from range. Smart has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Tate, a screen on White. Here's the great. He's guarded by White, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White, and a change for the Rockets. Green is checked in. Here's the great, defended by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. The great with the bucket. 20 points for him.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Brogdon with a bucket.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Williams a screen on Martin, and here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The great, no good. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
With the step back, here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Here's the great. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And Boston calls time here. Houston making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tate. And it's Porter Jr. in for Martin. Green against Brogdon. Williams with the screen. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Williams over to help. And here's Porter outside. Another 3 from Houston.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Pass to Williams. Brown against Porter. With some arc. Brown can't hit.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The great. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Now Brown. Give him 8. Here's Williams. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
1:46 left in the first half. Here's the great, defended by Smart. Inside. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter, in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 7 assists in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
For 3, Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Smart passes to Williams. Back comes Houston in transition. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Searching for a chance to get productive. The rookie Smith so ready to be a provider for this team.
The Celtics have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Pass to Brogdon. Brown against Porter. Brown with it. From deep 3-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets firmly in control with an impressive 28.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great.
Okay, now a look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
It's early in the season, but let's glance at the candidates for this year's dunk contest. Some of the game's top athletes in the
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boston's shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's White in at point guard. That's the Boston Five.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And here's Porter outside. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Buries it from three. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Brogdon extremely comfortable taking these jump shots because he knows he has the green light.
Pass to Smith. The three ball. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Puts up the 8-footer, and there's the bucket as Brown finishes it off. He's got 10.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Pass to Brogdon.
Rockets foul number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ooh, dismissed!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Here's the great. The three. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Smith. From the arc. The great. No good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
5 to shoot. Crosses over. Brown can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Tipped away. Out on his own on the break. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man.
And he dunks it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To stop the run, and it's laid up and in by Brown. Brown's got 12.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Horford, a screen on Porter. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Here's the great. He's guarded by White. Smith outside. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Pass to Brown. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line, finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And you look at their rim protection overall, it's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams. Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Gallinari comes in for Brogdon.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
White, the pass to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Rockets.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
Out left to the wing. Pass to the great. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here's the great. He has 45 points. To the middle. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün. The first one falls. Some changes for Boston. Griffin comes in for Horford, and Smart subbed in for White. And a change for the Rockets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Poke loose. 1:19 left in the third. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Rockets foul.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Gallinari hits them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Christopher's shot is good.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Brown passes to Smart. Launches it. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's the great. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Outside, Brown. With 4 on the clock. Smart for 3. Can't hit that one.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
And so it's Houston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Frank Kaminsky. Josh Christopher is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's the great and at the point guard position. Boston's shooting it at 52%. And here's Smart. Muscala, screen on Kaminsky. Griffin passes to Muscala. To the right side. Here's Pritchard. Deflected! And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound. Celtics count the basket. Richards got his first points of the night.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Pass to Tate. Here's the great. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Fires in the triple. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. Williams is checked in for Muscala. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.